And that's how we win. That is a way we win. Ta-da! People often ask me if I didn't have my YouTube channel, what would I be? And I'd say billionaire, genius, playboy, philanthropist. Hello, it's me, it's CGV, and we're playing Tony Stark in competitive Brawl in ranked. This is a Paradox engine combo deck. If you've seen me play Emery before, this is similar. Tony Stark's main gist is that we're going to dig for the engine combo and run smoke screen. If the opponent is removing it, then they're not stopping us from comboing. So we're going to try to get our Paradox engine on the board with the One Ring to draw our deck, and then we're going to try to win by conjuring lightning bolts out of our Tome of the Infinite. So that's the gist of how the deck wins. It can also go weapons manufacturing, which seems thematically appropriate for Tony Stark, sacrificing those scraps to Arcbound Ravager to burn the opponent out. Let's dive in, let the opponent begin. I made this video and then the audio didn't record. One of those from a lot of unfortunately lost videos that occurred to me. And in that one, I did get to combo, but I've also had some time to refine the deck. I comboed once. The other games were much tougher. Our opponents stopped us with their endlessly interactive game plans like Nashi here. And it was tough. It was a very, very tough game to win. So we're going to be trying it out today. We have Pithing Needle, we have Mana Drain, which is one of the best cards in the format. We have Rebuke. We can keep this hand. It is not immune to a Thoughtseize. And what we Pithing Needle is questionable, as Pithing Needling Nashi won't do us much good. So this is probably trying to catch an opponent's fetch land. Or we just hold up the Mystical Dispute, which I like. Shocking in the steam vents, making sure our mana starts getting available as quickly as possible. But yeah, it's a very blue version. The other version was very artifact themed. Almost every card was an artifact or interacted with artifacts. This is a very, very blue deck. And the idea is that our blue spells, including blue artifacts wherever possible, help us keep the opponent from doing what they want to do. Wow. Must be nice. Must be nice to have Grief ready to go. The opposition agent, though, getting that out of the way is pretty good for us. I mean, they're looking at this hand. Mana Drain's the best card. But now they know what to play around, and they know they're in trouble. Unless they can hit our hand a bunch more times. They have an Ancient Tomb, which I wish I could turn off, but I can't. Yeah, Pithing Needle, no idea what to name. We could take a shot in the dark on a fetch land. Or we could just wait for something to actually interact with. If we go for Tony, the odds of it getting countered are pretty high. Let's get out a Spell Bomb. This can actually protect Tony or draw a card. And the opponent's mana is very colorless. So I'm not... I guess I want the artifact on board for the improvise for the Metallic Rebuke. Let's see if we can resolve the Tony Stark, and we do. So that can start getting us card advantage. Dismember. Let's try just bouncing Tony back to hand. And they have something for that. They stifle that trigger. Okay. I mean, this is all annoying, but fine. As we can metamorph. Let's keep hitting lands, I think. Get out Vexing Bauble. Prevent our opponent from casting any more free stuff while their mana is rough. That's a good top deck for them, the Undercity Sewers. Force a negation for us. Let's replay Tony. They did keep on top, so it's probably a land they need. It's an Overgrown Tomb, which they shock right in. Is it time for Nashi? A Dark Ritual. If I counter that, can they Nashi here? I don't think they can. They have the wrong mana. Is it Rebuke or is it Dispute? We can play around both. The Rebuke is harder to hold up. No, my bobble! Indeed, my finest hour, guys. Wow, we sure did it just now. They're not even playing Nashi. They're not worried about Mystical Dispute. Pithing Needle the Deathrite. I'm. What's weird is I might still be in this. I don't deserve it. That was horrid. A Force of Will goes to the bin. I guess they know how Vexing Bobble works more than I do. That's Deathrite. And we'll find out if that was by design or not. If they meant to do that. This is Tome. Let's get it down. Let's pass. See, these aren't mana abilities because they have to, oh, okay. You're gonna do that. You try to pass, we will Tome. Yes! Best card we could ask for there. But yeah, Deathrite I don't believe can make mana because it's a different kind of ability. And so they strip mine my Steam Vents. They pass to check priority and they Nashi. Is Nashi gonna get a strip mine? Are they gonna try to strip mine their way out of this? Oh, they're just here to kill Tony Stark. See, Tony's not that important, guys. We've cast it twice, but it's really not that important. Paradox and like Tome does the same kind of thing in its own way. Light of Hope. Eye Fog. Heh. Now what? What you gonna do? It's a very stupid Magic the Gathering world we live in. Hamlet, okay. What are you gonna name? Show me. Impress me. Name the right thing. Darksteel Citadel. You got me. You got me. That is a card I play. That's a Force Spike. There is an opposition agent down here. No, it's gone. They exiled it. That's right. Yep, the beatings will continue. You want to stifle me? No? Thundering Falls. Surveil. Signet. Unnecessary. Old. Tablet. Let's cast that. A fun new artifact. Are they afraid of the tablet? They want a Force of Negation the tablet? Okay. Yeah, you got it. Okay. I hope you don't have anything when you need it. You know, when I go for Paradox Engine. 2 Lights of Hope. All right. The life gain from those might come in handy. Uh-oh, I have to put that in my deck. I always forget about Lorien Revealed. It is a great card. I highly recommend. They don't have another Surveil land, huh? Isn't that something? Out of 10? Mistrise Village, pretty good. All right, I want 4 life. Thank you. Prismatic Vista. Let's go for it. All this open mana. Can they remove Tony? It's a good question. Let's find out. That last card, what is it? Hasn't been cast yet. Bounce. For a Brazen Borrower. Can they recast it? They can. Okay. We'll go hand. See if they go for it here. No, because they know I would dispute it. We go to 8. Brazen Borrower. Lightning Bolt off the top. That's an artifact land with start your engines. Hell yeah. You gotta maximize your Tony Stark hits in a deck like this, my friends. You gonna make it uncounterable first? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana open. All right. I lightning bolt that. Ooh, no responses? I guess they could draw Thoughtseize. Nashi, 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 Nashi. Menace, we go to 4. Will I get Nashi beat down? I might activate Tony Stark here, guys. The game could end. I think we'll try to gain our 4 life. That's another turn, baby. Still holding Bobble. Talisman of Creativity. Can't hurt. You do need a rock on the field to combo off. I think I am going to go for this now. I want an informed decision, and there are sorceries in the deck. Okay. It's a lot of Force Spike going on. I've never had a Nashi this low on resources before. It's kind of amazing. Go to 4. Land. Activate. I know, we could be a 5/5. If we became a 5/5, this would be 8. 13, not quite enough, but we're really close to burning them out if we get more giant growths or more lightning bolts. Now I have Bobble. I think I'm going to crack this. I don't think it matters for the opponent. Arid Mesa. Paradox Engine. Oh, well. Well. What's on top of your deck? Want to know. Inquiring minds need to know. A Snuff Out. Epic. Come on, babe. Oh my god, the Force Spikes. This might be interesting. All right, top 4. We need something cheap. Interesting. Braided Net doesn't make mana. We really want something that makes mana here, and we don't have it. Think I take Quang, but I'm not sure about this. Fetch. You got a response? Max speed 2. That's what you get. I'm trying to get this last card out of them, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but it would be nice to Force Spike their stuff. Otherwise, I might have to Force Spike my own stuff, but I need a way to go mana positive, so I need a rock. So Tony has to find me a rock. So what's the card? Or are they trying to F6? What are they doing? 4 mana. What's the card? Wan Shi Tong. A librarian who cannot be countered. So, do I use the spike here? All it's going to do is untap these. So it's like a free mana, but it's converting my colorless mana. Whereas this converts blue. They're at 8. There's a chance I could Stark my way through this. This is so weird. But we've got to find like a Mox, right? Dark Ritual off Tome would do it too. Yeah, we want to convert our colorless to blue in a few ways. I guess Krang is one last shot at it, but we're gonna have a spare red. All right, let it be. I'm sure they won't draw anything good, and we might need it if they do draw something good here. Let's see what you get. Okay. I do not have fewer than 4 cards in hand. I do not know how my cards work. Wow. Okay. Sick. Do we go for Tome or do we go for Talisman? I think we go for Stark. Stark needs to hit a rock. That is not a rock. None of this is even a reroll. We have 2 creatures. The boots. I mean, is it over here? Did we lose? Is it done? I can cast all these, but they don't do anything, right? Yeah, I don't get another shot here. This has to hit a 0 mana artifact. This has to hit a Mox. It's the only way. I'm sure I messed this up somewhere badly. I'm sure I did. It's fine. I needed another rock. And I never got it. Oh, the Krang was a big mess up. We could have had 2 more looks, but would we have found him? I don't know. I don't know, guys. That was close. We almost got Nashi. In an absolute grind fest, we almost beat Nashi. Maybe I was just supposed to go 5/5 Iron Man, attack twice with the Tome running, you know? Probably would have won. Let's be real. I think that would have been good. Kefka. Well, the One Ring's a card, and so is Ancient Tomb. Pretty good cards. Look at all these artifact lands, though. It's risky. I will pact you so hard, Kefka. Indestructible. Don't even try it. Fetch land. They immediately fetch. But my start your engines. Nobody likes getting stifled. Boots. The vacuum. You suck, opponent. I'll show you. Aha, another artifact enjoyer. Usually means like Mox Opal deck. That's about it. They love to counter the commander. Hey, come on. Magic. Let's go. There you go. Ooh, I can name a Kefka at flash speed. This enters tapped. Pass, right? Yeah, I guess we try to play this on their turn. They're just sitting on mana. Yep, no consult or anything like that. Otawara do nothing. What if your commander no work? Don't name wrong Kefka. Woo! That's a card once we have another blue mana. Oh my god. So slamming the One Ring, that's a counterspell for sure, but we could pact it. But we could also wait till we have mana drain available. So I think this is a Tony Stark. Let's get one counterspell out of their hand. Ooh, okay. Boots. His Mari charm is return. Oh, hey, that didn't go so badly. Demonic tutor. What do you got? Let's see it. Show me. Now remember, we can't pact here. We don't have 2 blue to pay the cost. We have 2 blue for the mana drain either. It's a card. Is it Dark Ritual? I gain 1. Hype. Library of Alex. Say hello to my friend, the One Ring. Oh, we love to see it. Oh, we love that. Okay. Can't wait to see what they tutored for. Is it Karn the Great Creator? What is it? You could have any card in your deck. What did you take? Okay. Protection. Draw. Force of Negation is a good magic card. I hope you got a Snapcaster Mage. There's no way they did, but man, would that be funny. Thought Monitor. Speed is still at 1, by the way. I want cards. Okay. I want card. Okay. More blue sources. Do we want Stark? I've said it before. It's a bit of a smoke screen. But it does turn on the Mox Amber. If it doesn't resolve, we can't play the Mana Drain. If it does resolve, the Mox Amber plays the Mana Drain. Let's go for this. Makes it even more likely that they'll try to counter Tony. Resolves. Booties. Probably removal here, which would be fine. Sheoldred's Edict. Well, we can't hold up Mana Drain now, but we have Pact and Force, which are free. Let's see. Where are we? We're going to get 2 colorless mana on our next main phase. I'll have no use for it. That's pretty bad. I think I'll just do this. Smoke screen, be smoke screening. Okay, they did not tutor for Mana Drain. That's something. Pinnacle Emissary can be cast, can also be exiled to Force of Negation. Also doesn't do anything right now. Speed go up, baby. Let's see what they can do. They still have a demonically tutored card, which should be terrifying to all of us. Maybe they're just gonna go for the win with like Tainted Pact or something. Two card combos in this format. Tainted Pact, Thassa's Oracle. Painter's Servant, Grindstone. Paradox Engine, Mana Rock. I guess Paradox Engine is now like a 3-card combo. That's probably why it's not as played. Anyway. Gotcha. So, do we have the mana to tutor up the engine here? Not enough. And we're outcarding them by a mile, so let's keep it going. There's a grindstone. We might have the mana to go get a servant. We really don't need Stark, but it is like a bonus 1 mana. We could go for an army with the emissaries. That's not so bad. One Ring is doing its job, keeping us absolutely card loaded. Red. Man, I really do want Mana Drain open. So we could just have another setup turn. Doesn't seem like the worst plan. With the amount of counterspells we have, I think that's okay. And then this can go get Servant on end step if nothing happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue, blue. Still not enough blue. So I guess I play the Grindstone, not the Jewel. Although Jewel is mana. But if I play the Jewel... I mean, this, I guess, can be blue. Okay. Okay. I've got another solution. I just can't hold up tutoring with Inventor's Fair, but I think that's all right. We need our Soul Ring. Sure. That's interesting, but I guess they're just thinking, hey, we're running out of time. Eventually, we're not going to cast these cards because the game's going to end. It was Dark Ritual. And they already played their land, so we're not worried about a Cavern of Souls. We could have Force of Negationed it, though, but I think we want to fight for Mana Drain. We're going to need colorless for anything else? I don't think so. Oh, that resolves. That was a little too easy. Let's be real. I was here for the fight of my life. Invert polarity. I mean, I think we just do it now. They did not put up a fight at all. So, sack. Go get Servant. It's just cheaper. It is not immune to removal, but we have Pact of Negation, and they only have 1 mana, so. I'm gonna name Red, because I don't want to turn on their Force of Will or something weird like that. There's the Grindstone. What do you know? They all shared a color. That's wild. And that's how we win. That is a way we win. Ta-da! No paradox necessary there. Decks like this don't have to be paradox decks. I'm a sucker. I just love Paradox Engine in my heart. Emery is still like probably my favorite Brawl commander. We're up against Rafine, which is highly interactive. And we have a Grindstone and a Phyrexian Revoker, and I don't know if that's any good. But we just need a Painter's Servant, so I think on the play I'm just going to keep this. And because they do run Hand Hate, I think I just slam a Grindstone. Now it's on the field. Ta-da! Are you worried? Harsh Flats. into Watery Grave untapped. You got a stifle there? No? Wash Away is a possibility. This is sort of a soul ring. We don't have a lot to activate right now other than the grindstone itself, but mana is mana. Feels like they have a spell pierce there or something. Archive. Pinning spell pierce? Well. That's not a land. We did need a land. I guess this is the best play. I don't think it will resolve though, or live. Ah, days. Well, at least it sets them back. So we could still draw land here and get our transit mage on. So it's not great with Krang. Give me that Tidebinder. Whew. Black and white. That's Marsh Flats. I already used it. Ah, I was gonna name Marsh Flats with the Revoker. What have I already used? I've already used Misty and Delta. I guess I'll name Delta. Non-land card name. Well, Rafine's Scheming Seer doesn't do anything. What's something with a really good activate ability we want to play around? There's no Deathrite Shaman here. Dothy Voidwalker? Seems good in the deck. There's probably something even better. Magic is hard. I'm gonna go with it. Dothy Voidwalker. I don't think it matters, because I think they're just playing a lot of interaction, but I think this is one way to shut them down. They play a Snuff out for free. Yeah. Maybe I named the right card. Another Surveil land. Hey, it's keeping us from having to deal with Rafine. What? Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, draft a card from the spell book and discard. Yeah, okay. Alchemy coming at ya. Guys, what do I gotta do? They're saying absolutely no lands for you, CGB. But I have an Arcbound Ravager. I can nom my own everything. I think I'm over this game, though. A little too mana screwed for my taste. With Moxes and with 40 lands. That's rough. That is brutal. All right, our opponent's going to try to green us to death very quickly. And we are going to try to do one combo or the other very quickly. I think I keep this because of the spell bomb, though. That's nice. Alright, they'll have a protection spell open immediately, and they might be able to landfall us into oblivion. shocking development. They did nothing. I don't think I can just sit back. If I'm dead next turn, I'm dead. I'm too far behind to just do nothing there. So they need to pump it. They need to play fetch land. They need something that gets multiple land drops like a Haro would do. Like, they need a lot of things to go right. And that's not a fetch land. But they are holding... Yep, there's a Haro. Okay, it's pretty bad for us. Uh-huh. And now you pump this. Okay, yeah, so they had the hexproof, so the spell bomb wouldn't have worked for those of you who want to backseat me that way. And they need one more land drop. I don't know how they get it for one, but let's see. Go to 5. Now we have to try to use this to nuke a future land drop. And we use Tony to dig. I said nuke a future land drop, I mean a future attack. Maybe I need to be a sentinel to paradox on time? Man, going second is hard, huh? I mean, I could turn this into a spell bomb to buy more time. I just think that's a waste. I don't think that does the job. So I think we're going to spell bomb and dig. Because I need more time. I don't have a life total for this, even though it's very close to what I need. And if they have 2 protection spells and they stop the Aether Spellbomb from working, so be it. Make them put lethal on the stack, attempt it, and if they're just like, haha, got you. Okay, Sylvan Library, that doesn't do what they need. Exploration might, depends what their hand is. Okay, we go to 4. Activate. Clock. Bounce. Because the odds of them finding a protection spell go way up, but them giving that haste is harder. And now we have subtlety. We are in this. We have to get the clock down. Subtlety can be cast. We could have a Painter's Servant on the board as a blocker. I think we'd rather be digging with Tony. Is that true? Could make all the hand cards in my hand blue, so I could pitch this fetch land to Subtlety. I guess that's not bad. Do I actually have to dig here? Like, how do I have to be able to keep hitting with Tony. All right, well, name blue. All right, get your cards. Probably drawing 3. Yeah, that's what I'd do too. And keep them all. Yeah, yep, good job. Paid the 8. What a warrior. Okay. I think all we want to stop is the commander. Unless they get like a Mossborn Hydra. Anything we do to slow down the commander is probably buys us a whole nother turn. Especially keeping it off the board. Okay, strip mine. Yeah, I think we have another turn here. Don't think the traveling chocobo is going to kill me. So do I just slam the engine and say go? See what happens? Could turn into a 5-5 and get the engine down for free. Everybody wants to see the invincible Iron Man. Man, it's tough. But what I need to be able to do is dig. That's the truth. And I think what I do here is make more mana and dig. It's close, man. It's so close. Turn the garden. The gardens can be turned into a clock as well. But I think digging is better than that. Gardens can be turned into a servant. Then they don't tap for mana. Yeah, that doesn't do much. +4/+4. Okay. Can they give it trample? Seems like a giant growth of some kind, doesn't it? Something with trample. What if it's just +2 and trample? I'm trying to think of all the things it could be. Yeah. Show me. Oh, it's Berserk. Yeah, game over. Pretty lucky. Oh, the net! The net was there. Dude, we had it. It was all there. I wonder if they drew that Berserk. They definitely didn't have it earlier, right? So I died a traveling fucking chocobo. I died a land chicken. Ugh. Garbage. Terrible. Probably... I was so close to going off too. There's gotta be a way in there to do it. I think I just activate Tony on my turn, because if I get braided net, I don't think I can lose that. And if I double block the turkey, I don't think I lose that. If I transform Iron Man, sneak out Paradox Engine, and have a 5/5 blocker, probably don't lose that. Yeah, I think I just chose the most satisfying looking way and just lost the game for it. What is this? Whenever you put a counter on a creature, draw. All right, so probably aggro. Tome is a good card. Once you equip, you give your thing ward, and whenever it attacks, you're conjuring stuff. So even if that goes on Tony, you'd almost rather be attacking and getting cantrips. Yeah, that's a good card. Yep, that's a good card. Yep, okay. They're on the play in an aggro deck, curving out. What could possibly go wrong? We've got something. Force of Vigor, maybe? Flawless Maneuver? But do they have ways to put any counters on their things? A little bit of Graveyard Munchie. That taps for an oil counter, yeah? Yeah. They've got something. We hold. Mm-hmm. Such a cheeky way to get a card draw. It's with the mana floating. What's this do? Activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers. Wow. Is that GG? Might be. Why would it pay the blue there? Oh, because I can't tap the Citadel. Okay, well, that's just the right card, isn't it? What a lame game that turned into. Oh, guys, I think Tony is just trash. Can't do anything. Can't do a damn thing with this deck. Of course, we also haven't had fast mana. No Ancient Tomb, no Mox anything. We probably... All our hands look functional. They just do nothing in the format because they're too slow. Should probably have Fierce Guardianship and Lorien Revealed. What cards are the worst? Tome of Legends and Paradox Engine, just freaking Painter Servant, you fool. I don't know. We go against Rafine again. I think I conceded last time because I had no mana. I mean, this has... Is it? We're on the play, right? So we can get away with some fast mana. This Reverse Engineer has been terrible. Absolute trashola. Never been able to cast it. Never been good. 2 mana to draw 3 is just unplayable in this format. That's where we're at. Oh my gosh, I got to play a Mana Rock and I didn't die. Okay, now we got a shot. This is very real. Our opponents only got a card draw engine for 2 mana. That's all they've got. I want my Mox Opal. See, they have free spells again. You can feel it. Wonder what it is. Could cast Tony. But that doesn't hold up Rebuke. This is only for artifact spells or the abilities of artifacts. All right, I'm just gonna play the net then. It keeps the connive from happening. You want to snuff this out or something? They can't do that. Okay, so what is it? Oh, you want to flare this? What you got? Land. Lucky. Is this going to be the game though where Reverse Engineer is good? Too many utility lands too. Not enough blue sources. The deck's too blue for this. These are my notes. Just trying to get better out here, guys. I mean, I guess if they want to attack me, I'll block. I thought. Okay, you fetched and did nothing? Impressive. I guess I'll tap this now. Strip mine. That should get some action out of you. You wanted this land so bad? God bless strip mine. I pass. Very mastermind. Am I gonna draw cards? Yes, I am. Do we care that much about this? I'd rather counter the commander. Well, now I'm not gonna attack. Tony? Let it be, let it be. It will come right back to me. Emperor of Bones. Well, they still have the land. Doesn't do anything just sitting there, but if we counter the Raffine, who cares about Monument to Endurance? Grindstone. What card? I don't have the man to improvise. A little risky. Little risky, guys. Gotta be blue. Nope, can't get a blue source. Oh, great. That's very bad for us. That's very, very bad for us. Can't hold up a counter spell with these lands in your deck. You have a counter spell. I think that's enough magic for me. I know these cards suck. Oof. 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 Sorry, Tony. I'm gonna keep tweaking. We're gonna keep working. This is not the end of Tony Stark. We're getting back in the lab, but thank you for watching this video, because it is the end of that. You're cool.